I'm in the group of government employees that has to return back to the office full-time as of March 5th. I received an email yesterday stating that I had to put in an application for parking at my duty station, right? With the caveat that there's a strong possibility that that parking application will not be approved. So the office that I work at is in like an industrial area where there's no street parking, like there are no businesses next door that you can just park your car and run across. It's frustrating, right? Because not only do we run into the possibility that we won't have parking, we don't have enough desk space. We don't have enough equipment, right? We're all about to show up to the office all on the same day, and the office is not even prepared for our return. I get it. If they want us to come back to work, at least we have jobs, right? But it's just so uncomfortable, and it's just being done so quickly with no real methodology.
This message is for federal workers like me. Take your sick leave. Book all your appointments. Schedule all your appointments now. Schedule every single one of them right now.
What's up, YouTube family? It's YT Wake 'em Up, aka Yate, back at it again with another video. Trump got the workforce shook up right now. Federal employees are terrified that their job won't be there tomorrow or even the day. They don't know if they're going to make it through the day as they're on the shift, man. The federal employee layoffs continue. As y'all know, or if you don't know, Trump is downsizing the U.S. federal government. That's resulting in thousands on thousands of employees being let go. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it.
Those million people that haven't responded, though, Elon, they are on the bubble. You know, I wouldn't say that we're thrilled about it. You know, they haven't responded. Now, maybe they don't exist. Maybe we're paying people that don't exist. Don't forget, we just got here. This group just got here. But those people are on the bubble, as they say. You know, maybe they're going to be gone. Maybe they're not around. Maybe they have other jobs. Maybe they moved and they're not where they're supposed to be. A lot of things could have happened. I wouldn't say that Biden ran a very tight administration. They spent money like nobody's ever spent money before.
Well, Trump won. I, a DEI hard worker or whatever, lost my fucking job because what? Terminated. Yes, I hope this is exactly what Trump wanted. I hope this is exactly what you all wanted. Another jobless American. What? You want me to start pandering or some shit? Like, this is no way. Y'all talking about some bringing jobs back and we're losing jobs. Like, y'all are so brain dead. And I literally hate y'all. So, yeah. I am now another jobless American. And guess what? It's so fucking hard to get a fucking job in this country, too. So, that's great. Thanks.
So I'm going to tell you exactly how I knew we was doomed and how, regarding government jobs, and how this new generation was never going for it. So around August of last year, mind you, this is before the election. Y'all know government jobs, like a lot of the times that they marketed to like colleges or whatever, or like grad students, whatever. So we had a job fair, a virtual one for all government jobs. I'm like, cool, I'm going, I'm in there. It was virtual too. So what's there to lose? Y'all, it was like 3,000 people at this virtual job fair event. The IRS was hiring. So it was their turn to talk. They're talking about how it's a great company to work for, all the benefits, right? They get up to talk about the jobs and the duties. Oh, baby, going down to the courthouse, getting records. When they said getting records, it started at 3,000. It dropped by like to 1,000. Immediately, people was not doing that. Basically being like investigators and all this, it dropped. Yeah, I felt so bad because I was like the last 500 in there. Just out of the sake of trying to be courteous, I sat in there, but I felt such secondhand embarrassment. I left too. Like, I'm a little bit older. I got kids. So I was willing to stick it out because if the money right, I'm gonna be there every night. I might not be at that courthouse tracking down tax records, but who knows? Baby, this new generation of grad students was like, I'm not going no place. I'm not doing that. And that's when I should have known. So y'all did all that. They were hiring for a lot of people, like a lot of people. Y'all did all that just to now be fired. What was the reason? What was the reason? Do y'all not need nobody to go to that courthouse no more?
All right. It is March 3rd of 2025, and I am officially laid off from my job. I was a project manager for a solar company out in Missouri, working remote, and they let go of the whole department as of today. So this really does suck. Not too sure what to do now other than to update my resume and try to find a job in the area. But yeah, it really does suck. So if you have any tips on resumes, or if anyone is hiring in the San Antonio area or New Braunfels, please let me know. I'll keep y'all updated.
You know what's crazy? These people coming to TikTok as if, These people coming to TikTok asking for help as if this is a normal job economy, a normal job market. But it's not the same. People don't have referrals right now. They don't. They don't even have jobs themselves, or the security in their job is dwindling, right? People don't got referrals, recommendations, nothing. If so, there wouldn't be this major problem that we're seeing. But see, these people been employed, so they probably haven't been seeing it. They probably jumping out here into a whole new world. It's not like it was, and they about to find out real soon. And what I'm hearing is some of these people, or I don't know if it's some of them, all of them, but the reason they're being let go, what it's saying on their termination paperwork, for lack of better words, what it's saying is they were let go for their work performance. They were let go for their work performance. Like they weren't doing what they were supposed to do, basically, right? That's going to mess them up for their future jobs. And due to that being put on there, some people are saying they cannot even apply for government assistance. So look at that. The government employees can't even get government assistance. And when I say government assistance, I'm not talking about food stamps. They can't even get unemployment. That's government assistance too. But if they can't get unemployment and they're unemployed, what they supposed to do?
Hey everyone. My face is dry. Just sitting in my car, bittersweet moment. Just left the local VA clinic turning in my equipment from my remote job that was unfortunately terminated back on the 13th. I didn't think I would get upset because I know I did nothing wrong other than being on probation. But still hard not to take it personal when someone questions my work ethic and my integrity. And I hope that all of us affected can, I'm not worried about getting reinstated because I know they're still downsizing and trying to make cuts, but, making it right that we were not terminated for performance. Some of my colleagues were denied unemployment because it was performance related, and it's just not fair that those things were done to us. So just wanted to share more. I'm not meaning to ask for pity or anything. Just, if you're a praying person, please say a prayer for my fellow federal employees that are affected and all the ones that are still employed that are going through reduction in forces right now and being forced into other positions or taking away their jobs and abolishing their jobs where they don't have any other options but to find work elsewhere. So anyway, just having an emotional moment. So I hope you guys all have a good day.
So I am being laid off due to federal cuts. I made a video the day I found out. I work in public health. 50% of my salary is paid through the state and 50% is paid through federal grants. And because I am losing the 50% of my salary, they are not going to renew my contract when it ends. So I at least have until June to really find something else. But I am pretty sad that I'm not going to be in this position anymore because I really enjoyed it. I got to do a lot of work in rural health. So I worked around a lot of low income families, just really advocating to ensure that they are receiving quality health care. One of the things I'm going to miss the most and I'm pretty sad about is I work on several work groups for the state. One of the ones that's my favorite is the Diabetes Caucus work group that I work on with some legislators in my state, where I really get to see information or get information regarding healthcare policy as it regards to diabetes management and insulin. And so that's the one thing I'm sad about because I enjoy participating in that work group, excuse me. Um, so, yeah, it's a sad time for a lot of people, and I realize I'm in a much better position than others. Just sad because feeling like maybe it's time to kind of turn the page and find other arenas. I want to stay in the health and wellness, nutrition, and quality sector of like public health, where I'm still able to do a lot of quality assurance and public health and healthcare advocacy. So I am sad, but I am optimistic and I am pushing forward.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this: if y'all want to get into health and really help people, get out of the healthcare industry, because that industry is not really helping people. The healthcare industry is there to maintain the sickness, not to cure people, right? So if you really want to cure people, get into holistic healing, get into herbs, right? Go to the motherland and find you some herbs, or source herbs from a supplier somewhere, right? And really help the people. Become knowledgeable about the real medicine, which is herbs, once again, if you really want to make a change. And it'll prosper you. It'll make your pockets fat. That's the industry that's going to have your pockets fat. If you run you an online store through Shopify or wherever you want to run it through, run you some ads, your pocket's probably going to be fat. You could become a millionaire even. It's happening all over the internet. Shout out Yaki. Yaki is a healer. If y'all don't know who Yaki is, he a healer, and that's what he do. That's his career. He haven't looked back. He has his own practice now, his own building where he heals people. His own store/healing center, I should say, where he heals people. So that's what you should be leaning towards.
So I want to tell you that this mass firing situation is very real. Yesterday, there was a note that came home with my son saying that his teacher is no longer with the company and we wish her well in all of her endeavors. Now, all of us that have been in corporate America knows that, I mean, it's a generic email for people that quit, but it just felt cold. And I had it in my spirit that something had happened, that she had been terminated from her position. Well, because if I want something, Reach Out and Touch is my favorite song for a reason. I looked the teacher up, reached out to her, and boom, there we have it. She was terminated. And I want to say this to everybody, mainly my black people. Know your employment law. Know your employment law. Know your rights as an employee, especially if you work in an at-will state. They don't have to have a reason to fire you, but they have to have a reason not to pay you unemployment. And I am livid because they looking for reasons to get rid of people. And the ultimate coup de grace here is not paying you your worth through unemployment that we as taxpayers pay into. And we were supposed to have parent-teacher conferences next week. And there was a cute little email that went out today that, oh, the education coordinator will meet with you about... No, I don't want to talk to you. You can't tell me nothing about what my son is doing in that classroom because you ain't been in there. Now, I'm trying to get my whole attitude together. Black mamas. They are so quick to pin ADHD on our black little boys. This report just came out last year that black boys are misdiagnosed with ADHD because little boys have more testosterone in them than a grown man.
So they have to be kept engaged. They have to be kept moving because of all of that testosterone in them. And I'm not saying that there's not a probable chance, but fight for your babies, because some of these teachers don't know how to handle hyperactive children, and the solution is to go put them on a pill to make them sit down, and that ain't it. That is not it. And this woman spoke up for the black children in her class. For all of them, really. And you can tell when the ones is being real shady snakes. You can tell when they be in your face asking questions, or they have the token black person come have a conversation with you about, well, you know, I had my son. Girl, don't nobody care about what you went and did for yours. That's great. Would you like some cookies? Because they have you talking to me with hopes of whatever it is, and it's not. It's not. It's just not. And if your baby is telling you that something is going on in that class, believe it. Investigate it. Do not let them blow you off. You know your child better than anybody. And the thing about my kids is, they gonna tell me the truth, even if they know they're gonna get in trouble. They know that I'm gonna get with them. The motto that we have in the house is, if you tell me the truth, you don't get in trouble. You tell the truth even when it's the hardest thing to do. And I feel some type of way about the way they did this lady, because she had to do the walk of shame and go pick up her stuff with the kids there. And my son don't understand what's going on or why his teacher is not there no more. All he sees is his teacher. Be on your stuff. The lesson for today is, HR is not your friend. And I'm speaking from experience, because when I reported a hostile work environment because the manager looked like this, and I knew what they was doing and they was clocking, all of a sudden I'm a threat. HR works for the company, not for you. Please call the EEOC today. Just stop. Document, because they don't think you will. All calls are recorded for quality care and assurance. Check your state laws and record all meetings on your own. Make sure that it is okay for you to record as long as you are an active participant, because you don't have to have nobody's permission to record nothing in the state of Kansas as long as you are an active participant. Make your conversation yay and nay, because they sure gonna ask you, oh, what's going on with you today? Because we're meant to be the entertainment. What's going on with you today? I'm just focused. Let that be in your vocabulary. I'm just focused. It is well. I am all right. I don't have no complaints. Because when you change that trajectory, they don't have nothing to use against you. Happy Thursday, y'all. Have a great day on purpose.
ADHD, let's talk about it. I'm glad she is speaking on it, because, yeah, they misdiagnose the black children overall. But, yeah, they're misdiagnosing them right now with this. And I know somebody. So this hit close to home. I call him my nephew, the little kid, which is my friend. It's my friend. I call him my brother, though. Like, we locked in like that. We tied in. We've been tied in. Our families know each other. That's my man's, my little man's, right? But my little man's, his parents, which is, like I say, my man's, I'm using my lingo from where I'm from. So my homeboy son, they diagnosed him with ADHD. So he took him out of public education and put him in a private school. It's a private Catholic school. And they got to pay for him to go to school now. And you know, that private school is expensive. So that's kind of taking a toll on him. You could tell, you could see it on him. He losing weight. Like, he don't look the same when you see him. Like, he's stressed. You can tell he's stressed. And I'm like, that's one of the expenses that's making him stressed out, is that private school. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because this hit close to home. And yeah, they've been misdiagnosing our children and us as children when we were children. They do that on purpose, though. They know what they're doing. The school system not for us either. They teach us outdated curriculum, and they really oppress us in the school system. They teach us about slavery, but they don't teach us about when we were prosperous before that. They teach us about all traumatic black events, right? They don't teach us about black wealth and black excellence. That's what I don't like. And they know what they're doing. It is crazy they letting teachers go too, but nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. And people acting surprised, like these federal employees acting surprised. I mean, I guess y'all will be surprised. Y'all work for the government. But us as the people, we know they don't really care about us. We've been saying it. Sing it with me, family. They don't really care about us. We've been knowing that they don't care about us. It seems like some of y'all are now finally starting to understand. They didn't care about our grandparents' parents. They never cared about us. All they did was use and abuse us. This country was built off the backs and the labor of our ancestors, right? Of our grandparents. When they talk about blood, sweat, and tears, they're talking about the blood, sweat, and tears of our people. That's who built this nation. It's good that people waking up. And hey, within that, it's going to be sad because some people that follow this system, hey, it's going to get a little bad for you. You might lose that job, that federal job that you shouldn't have been working in the first place. You might lose those benefits that job provided. Once again, you shouldn't have been working there in the first place. You were working for your oppressor, especially if you're black or brown. That's what I'm speaking to on this channel. I know there's other races on here. You know what I mean? I got other races in my family. Like, I'm a mutt when I do my ancestry. But y'all know that's a fact too. If you're not black, you know that's a fact. Y'all see what be going on. Sometimes y'all see what be going on more than our people. So I'm not feeling wrong for speaking my truth. Y'all not gonna make me feel wrong. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about this one, family. Y'all know me, I keep it all the way real. I don't care how nobody feel. This is what's going on across the job market right now. Federal employees will continue to be let go. Trump not letting up. It's been a lot of fraud and corruption in the government too. He say that's what he's trying to clean up. I know it's been that. It's been fraud and corruption going on in the government. He might really be trying to clean it up. Who knows? But listen, man, let me know what y'all think. I'm not into politics, but if you are, let me know how you feel. If you're not, let me know how you feel. It's your brother YT, aka Yate. If you made it to the end of the video, you know I appreciate you. You the realest.